Hello fellow Toastmasters, in this video we're going to look at how you make a recording of your meeting. There are two basic ways that we can make a recording for the meeting. One is to press the record button, and the second one is to actually prepare the meeting with the recording option enabled. So let's have a look at how we do the first one, record. And that's really easy. There's a button at the bottom of the screen which says record. And there are two places that we can send that recording at the end. One is to the computer that we are connected with, and the second one is to the cloud. So it'll be stored on Zoom servers for us to retrieve later. If it's on the cloud, then I must warn you that there is a limit for the number of videos that can be stored on the cloud, and therefore you will have to manage that. But if you have a machine which has a less than perfect internet connection, sending it to the cloud to start with could be a really good option. Otherwise, I store mine locally on my computer. So I just say record on this computer and the recording starts. You'll see in the top left hand corner that it's saying recording. And if anyone else is connected to your meeting, they will see the recording and the little red dot on their screen. So they will know the meeting's being recorded as well. So that's how you record impromptuly. And when the recording is running, you can actually pause it or stop it as well. If you stop it, then that's the end of the recording. If you pause it, then it stops recording, but you can then resume recording later by pressing the play button, which is perhaps not the right button to be there, but anyhow, that allows the recording to continue. If you do stop recording, then you can record again if you wish to. But that could confuse you because you now have two files to play with. And I'd only guarantee the first one. Sorry, I'd only guarantee the last one. So the other way, which I recommend, is to actually put the recording as an option when you generate the meeting. The reason I recommend this is very, very simple. You won't forget. If I end this meeting for me and all the other people, but before I do that, you've got a question, haven't you? What about everybody else? Can they record the meeting? Ah, you thought I'd forgotten. And I nearly did. But the answer is they can if you give them permission. There are two ways to give somebody permission to record your Zoom meeting. One of them is to go up to the More button and choose Allow Record, and that will give them the recording option. The other way is if they are a co-host, they will automatically have the ability to record. And they will record on their cloud for their login or to their local file. Please, though, remember that the Windows versions can record, but I have an iPad here and I don't seem to have an option to record anywhere. So I'm personally going to say at the moment it's only the desktop computers and laptops that can record. I have not seen it available on the mobiles, but as versions change, this may change too. So we can record if we're the host. We can be given permission to record if for anybody else, and we automatically get the ability to record if we are a co-host. Let's go and see how we can prepare recordings to make sure they're done from the start. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to end this meeting. When I end the meeting, you can see that my file's been recorded, and there we are, there's a directory to say it's all been locally saved. Not a very big recording because we didn't store much on there. But we'll come back to the files in a second video when we talk about the editing. So let's look at the scheduling options. If I use the schedule options off the app, just to click on the button, and we scroll down to advanced options, you can see there's an automatically record meeting option, and we can choose to do it locally or in the cloud. I'm going to recommend you store locally, because if you get a lot of these, you're going to fill up your cloud space. If you have a small, low-powered broadband connection that you're concerned about, then save locally in the cloud and then download it from the cloud quite soon afterwards, so you don't leave a lot of files in the cloud. So in this way, I can say that the next meeting I have will locally store on my machine, and I can set the time and date and activate it. But we can also do this on the website. So if I pull up the Zoom screen, there we are, drag that onto the desktop so you can see it. You can see I have some meetings here automatically set up, and I can go into any of them. So I can go into my Epson Speakers Club, and I can go down to the bottom, and I can make sure I record the meeting automatically on the local computer. If I edit this, you will see that I can choose on a local computer or in the cloud. But this means I'm recording from the start, which is much better, because I can tell you, even people like me will forget to hit the record button at the right time. And then it's annoying. It's more than annoying. So I do suggest that you just change the meetings that you have, especially recurring ones, and just check the box to make sure they're recording. So that's the end of this video. Check out the other video, which tells you what you can do with the recording once you've got one. But for this video, thanks for watching.